Hi everyone, this video is on Jupiter in Sagittarius. Jupiter is the lucky planet of good fortune and good luck, and it's in the sign that it rules. So I want to give you a little bit of information about this because Jupiter is something that's on our side, so we need to kind of pay attention to what it's doing. So on the 8th of November 2018, Jupiter moved into Sagittarius, and it will stay there until the 2nd of December 2019. So for most of this year, we've got the lucky planet in the sign that it rules. So when it's in the sign it rules, it's happiest. It can express its energy in the most natural way, so we all benefit from it. So first of all, on an astronomical level, Jupiter is the 5th furthest from the Sun and is by far the largest planet in our solar system, being twice as big as all the other planets combined. It retrogrades once a year for 4 months, and it has 4 moons: Io, Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto. Now, I also looked into the mythology of this because I always loved the gods and the shenanigans they got up to. They were just so crazy, and this story is crazy. So in mythology, Jupiter is Zeus, the king of the gods, although he only got the title of king of the gods later on. So first of all, Kronos, the god of time, is the father of Jupiter, also known as Zeus, and he was warned by Uranus that his sons would eventually usurp him and take his throne away from him. So Kronos decided to swallow his children as soon as they were born. Now, Zeus's mother, Rhea, she didn't want that to happen, so she secretly gave birth to Zeus in a secret cave. And what she did is she took a stone and she wrapped it in swaddling cloth, and she gave that to Kronos to swallow, and he fell for it. And he actually swallowed the stone, and she deceived him. So he couldn't have looked very closely, or he couldn't have been very good with kids if he mistakes a stone for a child. So therefore Jupiter was lucky and protected from the very beginning, and that's why in the astrology Jupiter represents good luck and good fortune and being protected in a way. So Rhea was worried about Zeus growing up, so she gave him to the nymphs so that he would be protected and safe, and she gave him to the nymphs for safekeeping, and he grew up with them on a diet of milk and honey, giving him the confidence that he could achieve anything. Now, that is really something. Remember, what we think manifests into reality. So if I feel and I have the confidence and I truly accept that I can achieve anything, then I really manifest the most wonderful life for myself. If I think I can be the world's #1 scientist, or the world's richest man, or the best relationships in the world, then I can manifest those things. If I sit there and think, I don't feel very attractive and I don't feel good enough, that immediately lowers your vibration, and you manifest things that resonate with that energy. So it's really important to have the confidence and to believe in yourself, because what we think about ourselves is manifested in the real world. And the reason Jupiter brings such good luck is because he has the confidence to do anything. And that's why he became and manifested becoming king of the gods. So, as a thank you for his wonderful upbringing, Jupiter gave the horn of plenty, also known as the cornucopia, to the nymphs. And the cornucopia is a horn that is never empty. It always refills itself, and it's always full of wealth and food and abundance and prosperity and anything that you could desire. And it's literally having everything that you could ever want in the world, and you have an endless supply of it. So Jupiter has the power to give things like the cornucopia. So this is someone we want to make friends with. This is someone we want to be around, because we could also do with unlimited wealth and health and positivity and love and all good things, right? I certainly could do with those things. So Jupiter has always been associated with plenty, luck, and abundance. Now, in adulthood, Zeus and his brothers, Hades and Poseidon, they divided the universe between them. Poseidon took the oceans and the rivers, Hades the underworld, and Zeus took the heavens and dominion of the gods. This is where you see him with the lightning and with the laurel around his head. So he was the boss, he was in charge, and it came from his confidence. He manifested that. His love life, though, was a rampage. He really had an excess of partners, and his love life was really, really over the top. So if he wanted to seduce a swan, he turned himself into a swan. So, you know, even other beings, other creatures didn't stop him. He was attracted and wanted to make love to everything. So wherever Jupiter is in our charts, that's where we're lucky and we get away with things. It's kind of where grace protects us, because his love life wasn't the responsible or right thing to do, but he always got away with it. No one questioned his behavior, and he never had to kind of be held accountable. So it's kind of, for us in our charts, it's the area where we don't always have to be super 100% on point and honest and disciplined. It's where luck kind of picks up the pieces, where we're not so disciplined, for instance. So Jupiter in the astrology concerns itself with generosity, wealth, abundance, confidence, optimism, joy, gambling, growth, and expansion. On the negative side of it, Jupiter can be greedy, dissatisfied, chronically dissatisfied, and it can have this unstoppable urge to explore, to have different experiences, and to have personal space and freedom. So regardless of any, it can be really inconsiderate. So even if it's made a commitment, Zeus was married to Hera. He ate his first wife, but he had this second wife who she was really hardcore herself, and she wasn't going to let that happen. But even the commitment of marriage didn't stop him from having all of these romantic trysts. He did basically whatever he wanted. So that's the downside of Jupiter, that you can become really excessive in a way, and you can think of yourself and become a little bit OTT. So travel, higher education, and belief, the search for meaning in life, those are also things that are associated with this king of the planets. It rules Sagittarius, and in the traditional astrology chart, Sagittarius rules the 9th house, and the 9th house is about education, travel, adventure, growth, broadening your horizons, all the things associated here with Jupiter. And it doesn't just stop exploring on a physical level, it also wants to explore the higher realms, the unseen realms, the other side, spiritual worlds, all of that. So Jupiter moves slowly. It stays in each sign of the zodiac for a year. So there are 12 signs of the zodiac. So it takes Jupiter 12 years to go around the entire zodiac. So it's only in Sagittarius once every 12 years. So 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96. You're going to have Jupiter, the lucky planet, in the sign it was in when you were born, or in Sagittarius, about 7 or 8 times. Okay? And those are the luckiest years of your life. So if you were born with Jupiter in Capricorn, then you activate the good luck of Jupiter through work and through setting goals for yourself. And you have Jupiter moving into Capricorn about 7 or 8 times in your life, and that's when you're really, really supported. So that's why you have to pay attention where it's at and what sign it's at, because it really supports you if it's in the sign it's in when you were born. Now, at the moment, it's in the sign Sagittarius, the sign that it rules, and that gives it great strength and buoyancy. So it gives you the ability to bounce back from disasters instead of being crushed by them. And all of us benefit from Jupiter being in Sagittarius, because it's able to spread its good luck and good fortune in the way that's most natural to the planet, and we all benefit from it. So that's why I'm making this video, because Jupiter in Sagittarius is a really, really positive thing. And when it's in the sign it was when you were born is going to be lucky for you, but also the years when Jupiter is in Sagittarius, they're lucky for everybody. So when it's in this sign, it's interested in travel, in other cultures, in other belief systems. It wants to educate itself, and it does all of this while being independent and having fun. So all of that can lead to extravagance and being careless, but if you channel it into exploration of the higher realms and the outdoors, then you avoid the downside of Jupiter, which is excess, and you really replace it with all the good luck and good fortune, which is about exploring and broadening your horizons and learning and gaining more wealth and luck and abundance. So let's be happy that Jupiter is in Sagittarius until the 2nd of December, because it's naturally able to give us good luck, and we all are gonna find that our lives become bigger this year. We're going to explore more things, we're going to meet more people, we're naturally just going to grow, we'll learn new things. It's one of those years where your life expands instead of shrinks. So I hope that's given you some information on this wonderful, wonderful planet. If you would like a private astrology reading with me, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to audio reading. In my personal readings, I need your place of birth, date of birth, and time of birth to draw up your natal chart. If you don't have the time of birth, then please order a rectification on the website. That's a process where I can work out your time of birth, and that's important because it makes the chart much more accurate. Because if I don't have the time, the planets can be in completely different houses. And the houses represent what area of your life the planet affects you in. So if Jupiter, the lucky planet, is in the 5th house of romance, then you have good luck in your romantic life. But if I don't have the time, it could be in the 10th house of career, and then I would tell you that good luck is in your career, and that's not accurate if the time is something completely different. So the time is important. Once I have that, I can draw up your chart, and the chart is like a blueprint of your soul. It shows me why you're here, what your life purpose is, what you've done in past lifetimes and where you've come from, what your vocational aptitudes are, what's destined for you in love and romance and career, and particularly I can look at what's coming up in future. So money-wise, love-wise, moving, relationships, spiritual development, health, promotions, anything like that. So if you have any questions that you want to ask, I can answer them by looking at your astrology chart. I also do birthday readings. That's called a solar return chart. I can tell you what the year ahead from your birthday is going to be like. So let's say your birthday is on the 15th of April. I can draw up a chart called a solar return chart, which tells me what happens from the 15th of April 2019 until the 15th of April 2020. So if you're interested in any of that, then please order your reading on the website gregoryscott.com. Have a wonderful experience here with Jupiter in Sagittarius, and try and build in some travel and holidays into your life so that you can make your life richer and more abundant, and you expose yourself to new cultures and new things that you learn, and have fun in the process. So have a wonderful time. Hopefully I'll hear from you via the website, or you can get in touch with me via the email readings@gregoryscott.co.uk, and I'll speak to you soon.